Vitruvian Sports, we are live and direct today, and I'm coming to talk to you about triple extension. Triple extension. I see a lot of videos and a lot of guys, people are doing box jumps now like crazy, and a lot of people are asking about techniques and different things you can do, pointers. How can I improve my box jump? How can I improve my vertical? How can I improve my lift and my height? Basically, it comes down to triple extension. And so what is it? Triple extension. The ankles, number one. Basically, you extend, driving into the ground, but also elevating and lifting the ankles. Bring them up, the heels, bringing the heels up off of the ground. So that's number one. Number two is the knee. The knees, you're here, they're flexed, and now you're gonna drive and extend. So it's going from a bent position to an extended one. And then of course the third part of the extension is the hips. The hips are here, they're back, they're flexed, and they're driving, and then they are extended. So now when you put them all together, you have all three, you have triple extension. All right? So you're bringing those three together and making an explosive driving force, driving through the ground, through your heels, and then channeling it, all that energy through your core, your midsection, exploding up vertically. All right, so when you're starting off, the first thing you want to make sure you do is lowering the hips, getting the hips lower to the ground so basically what I call loading. A lot of people will sometimes they'll bend at the hips and bend over at the back and then try to fire off. Well, now you're what I call loaded, because now your back has to do all the work. This right here, the ankles, there's no extension there. The knees have very little, and really, if you think about it, the hips aren't even they can't be an extension there as well. So what you want to do, what I call load. So lowering the hips, getting the hips lower to the ground towards your base. All right. Now you're loaded. You're just like a rubber band. Basically, when the rubber band's flex, it's cocked. You build up all this energy, and then you release, and now you can apply force. So loading the hips, loading the knees, loading the ankles. All right, channeling all the energy into the ground, and then from there you're going to drive and explode. All right, the first thing that's going to move, believe it or not, it's not from the bottom, it's from the top. Your hips are going to excel first. So the hips are here, the back will accelerate your movement, bringing the hips forward, and now your quads and hamstrings and glutes are going to be a lever for your hips to extend. Second, of course, would be the knees. So from here you're driving, extending, accelerating, channeling all that force down into the ground, and then lastly you're going to extend, as you can see here, down my legs. You're going to extend at the ankles and finish off pushing all that energy back into the ground and accelerating your body upward and forward onto your platform. All right, so that's it, guys. Triple extension. Okay, like I said, you want to lower your hips, you want to load, you don't lean too far forward. All right, you want to maintain about a 45, give or take, a lean at the bottom, and then from there you're going to load the hips, knees, and ankles. So like I said, hips first, knees, and then ankles, exploding, driving the force, pushing it all down through the core, down into the ground, accelerating the body. All right, questions, comments, of course, leave them below. Let me know what you guys think. Next video we will talk about different exercises you can use to enhance your strength at the hips, knees, and ankles to help improve that vertical. All right, so that's it for me today. If you haven't joined the movement already, go ahead, hit the subscribe button, get on board. We're gonna make it happen this year. And of course, these are more videos you can check out in the meantime. All right, guys, you see it, push, persistence, and progress. I'll see you soon.